Derek Wilson here with Variom Racing. Variom Racing, an extremely, extremely busy weekend. We had people east to St. Charles, Iowa. We had as far west as Cordova, Illinois, and even up north to Spragueville, Iowa, where we competed all over the place and a lot of success, but continuous success with Matt Lindle, who I have here with me. Again, another overall win at the Iowa Series, and I was able to follow it. Looked like you had a little bit of work to put in, but once you put yourself up there, Matt, you held it strong.
Yeah, it was a good day overall. Got there, got all set up with the Weckel family and with Bart at Shockworx, and pitted there. Mom and girlfriend pitted me, and so that was a huge help as always. And got a good start, third place, off the start into the woods, and Tucker got the whole shot, and Hunter Van Patten was right in front of me. We got settled in there about halfway through the first lap or so. Tucker had pulled just a little bit of a gap, and Hunter and I took different lines in one section, and he kind of, I think, just backed off just enough that I was able to get by him and get into second place and just start running my own race, trying to run Tucker down. Had a few little hiccups, just my own, getting settled into the track. It was a really tight off-camber, technical style track, good, true woods racing course. And so it took me a couple of laps just to get settled in and get in the groove. But once I did, I was able to catch up to him. We both pitted on the same lap. We both had to make a little longer stops. He had problems with his feet, and I had issues with my goggles. I ended up splashing into the one little mud hole that they had there and getting myself covered and got water in behind my goggles, so I had to actually get goggles when I pitted and everything, which weren't there and ready because they weren't expecting to need goggles.
Well, they're not swimming goggles, Matt.
Yeah, I know. We just didn't have it all ready and prepared because we weren't expecting to need any of that stuff because the course was dry, but I messed up and hit the one mud hole that's more than an inch deep somehow. And so I did that and got up to the bumper of Tucker after that, and we were raced for about a lap right there with each other. Actually, I think just over a lap. And he had his seat pop off, so he pulled off the side to put it back on. I got around him and just started trying to put in my own laps. After that, I could hear him behind me for a little while, and then come to find out after the race, he ended up clipping a tree on a faster downhill section and taking a tumble. And so then I'm guessing he had probably four-wheeler problems or injury or something. He fell back a little more after that, and I just kept pushing at my own pace up front and ended up coming away with the win with a comfortable lead. Had a pretty good race after that. I felt pretty good.
Newcomer Sheldon Phipps was up there watching as he ran the morning class, and he was kind of giving me the play-by-play by lap. And I'm not sure where it was, but he was pretty excited. He sent me a message that said, Matt Lindle and Tucker are wheel to wheel. I think it was lap 4. Did you guys have did you guys get in some good racing, you and Tucker?
Yeah, we did. I got to give a shout-out to him, too. He's the one that actually got me my goggles. He was standing there, and while my mom and girlfriend were getting me fueled and water and stuff, he was standing there, and I screamed goggles, and he was going to get them. So I got to give him a shout-out for getting those for me. And so, yeah, after the pit lap there, like I said, we both exited our pits, and we were pretty much right on. I was pretty much right on him. He blew by my pit right as I was finishing putting my goggles on, so I was right behind him. We raced that whole lap close. We weren't no swapping of positions. He was clean racing. He didn't make any real mistakes or anything, so I wasn't able to get around him. Real tight course, but we were right there within a couple seconds of each other the whole time, and we came around that next lap. And yeah, through the pits, I I tried a little bit to get around him through the open in the pit area there, so we were wheel to wheel. Just, I mean, when I blew by them in the pits there, yeah, we were side by side. I just had the outside, so I didn't have the good line.
That's kind of a motor versus motor at that point in time, isn't it? No mistakes and motor to motor, huh?
Yep, and that didn't really affect a whole lot because we both run the exact same motor build, so we're pretty much just stayed right there side by side down that straight and everything, and raced that next half a lap real close like that, and then he had his seat issues, just same thing that I had happen at Snowshoe. Just Honda seat problems, got to get them zip tied down.
Thurman, Iowa coming up, I believe it's next weekend, isn't it?
Next Iowa is new event out by Council Bluffs. It is 2 weeks away, I believe. I think it is
2 weeks away.
I believe the 31st is the date.
Okay. And that's a new track then, is it?
Brand new track for the Iowa. I believe brand new virgin track all around.
Boy, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. You know, our young racers, as you well know, Carter Holder went out and took the 90cc win again.
Yep.
Kobe pulled it in third. That's absolutely impressive. Joe Hazen, not sure you've met Joe yet. Joe's a good guy. Newcomer took second this weekend. You know Joe?
I got to meet him right after he got done racing yesterday, actually.
That's a good family. And Sheldon, as we mentioned before, his first season on a 400 EX, taking some bumps and bruises. Did he get to tell you his story?
Yep. I got to talk to him about that before I went out and started my race.
That's good for him. He's on the learning curve, and you're on the championship learning curve. Would you say that's true?
Yep.
A lot of expectation. Then Spragueville kind of went out and, lack of better terms, ran his leg over, but he'll be fine. Dominic took the win, and then Carter Holder was back in Spragueville. Did you know Carter raced again on Sunday?
I did not.
He did. He went and took a third on the Yamaha Blaster up in Spragueville. So that is extremely impressive. And then, of course, Jamie Weckel did what Jamie Weckel does. It's smooth and steady. So good racing all around. And Miranda is off to Monster Jam training. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Matt, lots of help, family, and Sheldon and all that you mentioned already. But there's a few more. I know you got some tricks up your sleeve for the rest of this season. Let's put them out there.
Yeah, first off, the family for sure, all around, big help. I've been all season and all through my career, and girlfriend. Shockworx Bart has helped me out tremendously. Say it every time. Always trying different things, always trying to help me improve. I'm always trying to improve, and he's right there every step of the way, and we're learning together, and he's teaching me a lot, and hopefully I'm teaching him a few things too, pushing his setups as best I can, as hard as I can. So big shout out to him, Quad Tech, Sunstar, PivotWorks, GLANN Innovations. John Glenn was there. He had surgery not too long ago on his neck, but he's doing a lot better. They've helped me out a lot this season too. DP Brakes, Precision, RJIR, Vanilla Grill. I've been talking with Brandon at Vanilla Grill a little bit about some next year's plans and stuff like that. He's super nice guy, super good company, awesome products. I swear by him. They take abuse, look good, lightweight, they're great. Dirtworks helped me out. 100% goggles. Tri-State Trucking. You guys at Variom. Let's see who else I got. UNI Filters. Spider Graphics. Got me looking good. Gold Speed Wheels. GBC Tires. IMS Fuel Tanks. ODI Grips.
How about them fancy A-arms?
Yeah. Hauser helped me out with the front end setup.
Better and better every time, Matt.
Anybody I forgot, I hope I got them all.
Right. You know, we will continue to hashtag all we can, and I know you do that on occasion, Matt. And I think you and I need to sit down and make a list, but I have my own list, and you have yours too. So.
Yep. I need a list in front of me every time. I normally we do these interviews when we can. I don't always have it with me, but I try and get them as much exposed as I can. All these companies have helped me out quite a bit this year, and some of them helped me out an extreme amount, and it's much appreciated.
Yeah, we want to make sure we're doing that too. And as you climb the ladder of success, I do know, and being manager of Variom and following you very closely, that you've carried with you the industry leaders, and all those people you mentioned are industry leaders. If you want to run the top and you want to be a top dog, that's how you go and that's how you get there. So thank you to all of them. I want to make sure I mention a few. Casey's General Store is going to work closely. Look, 2017 should be exciting with them and Hy-Vee General Stores. The demographics of where we race are perfect for these Casey's and Hy-Vee. Ryan Associates purchased some gift cards from Casey's a few races back, and we've still got a few of them, and those are we reserve those for the people out on the track that are helping our racers. Now, Kyle Ernst took a spill and got himself run over and had some gentlemen get off their quads and come help him get out from underneath his quad. So those are the kind of people that we want to offer some gift cards to. And I found your name. I know who you are. I tracked you down on Facebook, and I will reach out to those who help Kyle. So we really, really, really appreciate that. And we're always looking for more. We're looking for more support to ride with Matt to the top, as well as the rest of our crew, because we really are reloading, Matt. These guys, these young kids, Cooper Hooks and Kobe Neer and Carter Holder, absolutely impressive youth racers, and going to be on your bumper.
Oh yeah, I hope. I'm excited. I always looking for the competition, the challenge. That's the only thing that makes us all better.
Awesome weekend, Matt. Thanks for being the leader. Thanks for putting in the effort, and we will catch you again soon. And hopefully, I get out and ride with you soon.
Definitely.
All right, we'll be in touch.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Bye.